you guys have closed the season out with wins in 3 straight road games. We've been making such a big deal of this. What have you figured out?
Yeah, I think I figured out that with the way you train Monday to Friday, and the constant communication to the players of when we travel on the road, it shouldn't change in who we are and what we try to accomplish and what we try to do. That's been the constant that I've had since I stepped in week 1. I've always talked about the mentality of, even on away games, can you have the desire and the mentality to go out and try and win the football game? So I just think with time, you're starting to see now the back-to-back road wins. And I think what I've seen on the road from these guys is we're efficient in how we attack, and we are very bought into the defending principles that I try to establish with the group. And that's what's helping us win football games right now.
And you also have to be really happy just with the bounce back for this team after the LAFC game.
Yes, yeah, very. It's something we addressed. That was a game that it didn't look like us. It wasn't anywhere near good enough for our standards. But again, resiliency is a big piece in development and how you've come back. And in all credit to the players, they came back from that defeat and that performance, knew it wasn't good enough, and just got right back to work. And we see the work that they put in this week with the result tonight. So I was very happy with them responding well from that one-off game that we didn't look good enough. And we've showed tonight that we can bounce back quickly now.
And then one of the reasons you've had the success on the road, Marcel Hartel, his last 5 goals have all been on the road. And Marcel just all around continuing to be. What have you seen from him over the last month here as you close the season out?
Yeah, Marcel's growing at a great rate. He's definitely, you see the efficiency in his striking. Fantastic goals in how he scores and the angles he creates for himself. He's also finding those little pockets of space in the box for his second goal. So offensively, he's helping the team impact us now with big time plays. I've always known the quality's been there for him. It was just going to take time. And then I have to give him also a shout out. I think I did a couple of weeks ago. The way he defends now, the way he presses is exactly what I want to see from my central midfielder. So he's been fantastic on both sides of the ball. He's getting better every single week, and I'm excited for his future.
Justin, Coach, this win, the last 2 wins on the road, you kind of need big performances from Roman Berkey to save the result, but this is also just a dominant performance just from the run of play. Like, does that fill you with confidence as well, knowing that on the tail end, coming to the end of the season, but now you're not just picking up the results, but you're also picking up the other as well to carry that momentum?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a complete performance by us tonight. I know we had the one set piece goal that we conceded. We addressed it. We took accountability in that moment, and our open play defending has been really good. I know we've conceded goals at times, maybe from some set pieces, which we always spend time on focusing too. So we just need to continue to clean up those details. But our intensity is the biggest reason why we're winning football games. And you think about intensity against the ball often in how you press, but how we play with the ball, with the intensity we have, is what's separating us right now from where we were, 8, 9, 10 weeks ago.
To that point, Sangbin wins the ball in that first goal after you did pressure Austin and force them into a kind of a bad turnover. What did that moment mean from Sangbin of being the one that kind of helps to make that play happen?
I think it means a lot to him because, it's always nice to see when we've designed specific moments in the game in training that happens. We know Sangbin was the right midfielder for us, but he's very, very narrow and tucked in when he finds that ball central. So it was one of those where I was happy that he was in the right place at the right time, and then you've got to complete the action as well. So that was nice to see. And Sangbin is a player that continues to get extended minutes and play, and he's just going to get sharper and sharper as time goes on. So we're excited for what he has as well to offer. Yeah.
How did you feel about the second half as the pressure mounted? But you guys have been better at denying those chances.
Yeah, very much so. We definitely know now what it feels like to defend on the road, as you'd mentioned in the second half specifically, in our own half of the field. But we talk about them moments as well when we do have to defend deep and how we can still be dangerous to win a game. We get the third goal, which helps seal the game, but I think McSorley had a big chance. Mackay had a big chance from a cross. Just on other days, we're probably leaving here with a 4-1, 5-1 win, which would be an absolute statement. So 3-1, I'll absolutely take any day of the week, and I'm very excited. But yeah, when we have to defend in them moments, we also know we're a good transition and a counter-attacking team, and we created moments late in the game, even when we had to defend.
With the way that this team is going now, do you wish there were 2 or 3 more weeks to go in the season?
Yeah, I don't want the season to stop. I think we're going in the right direction. I think we're definitely hitting another gear. We're starting to see now. I think I've spoke with you guys a lot about what I see Monday to Friday, and after time, it's just now starting to happen on the Saturdays as well. So, unfortunately, 1 game left, but at home against RSL, who's probably in that place where they're going to be competing very hard. I'm excited for that challenge for the guys, and unfortunately the season's coming to an end because I'm really enjoying it here and we're going in the right direction.
The way Mackay and Brendan, you had them out there and then later Seth at the end, did you like how they handled those closing minutes?
Yeah, definitely. You can tell the young players. There was a couple of moments where, if I'm being really critical, there's probably a couple of moments where we could clean it up, but there was definitely a lot of energy, a lot of intensity from these guys to defend, but also we knew late in the game Austin were going to open up and really push for an equaliser. So the personnel of those two to try and get into spaces in behind them very quickly was the objective, and we had, like I mentioned before, we had 2 or 3 big moments there. We just couldn't quite finish those plays off today. But yeah, young pros coming into first team football, it's never easy for them. It shouldn't be easy for them, but they're competing every single day, and they deserve the minutes that they're getting.
Alfredo's stepping into a tough spot today, but he seemed to make a mark out there on the field for you tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Edu is unfortunately, as we all know, a big piece to this team and what we are and who we are. But as you'd mentioned, Alfie comes in, he has a brilliant game. He's an absolute, ball winner in there, but also has the quality as well to release balls far down the field, connect short passes. I thought what Alfie done a really good job of tonight was when it got too chaotic, was kind of put his foot on the ball, settle the game down and help us establish more structure. So he was important for that tonight for the team.
What's the impact of him, considering his veteran status, that he is the old-timer on the team, as it were, who has been around, how he helps in those ways?
I think it's those moments that I just mentioned with the experience. He reads the game very, very well. He knows when we need to speed it up. He knows when we need to slow it down. He knows when it needs to be chaotic and help us, and he knows when he needs to get out of that moment. So utilising all of his experience right in the middle of the field is always really important. And then what I see is, in the locker room, between half times, before the game, he's always helping coach other players around as well, giving little pieces of information to all the players. So yeah, good experience.
And just how big was that second goal to take the lead into the half, after considering how well you had played in the first half?
Yeah, they're the key moments that change games. I know we always say the first 5 minutes, then right before half time, and then the end 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you're looking at 20 minutes of the time. But these moments when you start ending the game and when you come in or out for half times, these are big momentum shifters. So to get that goal at that time, I thought was really, really important for us, because we had a really solid first half of football. Unfortunately, conceded the set piece and the mood kind of dropped a little bit. But going in with the lead, with Marcel Hartel getting that second goal was massive for the team's success.
What's gotten into you particularly, but also the team just on the road? You guys are hard to stop on the road nowadays.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's true. I mean, 3 away games in a row, 3 wins, 3 good games, good performance with the ball, against the ball, in the end fighting. And today we also killed the game in the end. We was not like sitting back. We also tried to go for the transition, and today we score also the 3-1.
Have you always been this good on shots from outside?
I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm also, it's not my main skill, I would say. But today in the warm-up, I had like a typical same shot from a similar area, and I hit the same spot. So I got confident out of that, and I'm very happy that it worked out.
And then on the second one, it seems like the outside of your right foot on that one to get inside the post, that looked like a difficult shot to take.
Yeah, this is true, but I had no option. It was going very fast, and I had to react very quickly. And I like my right outside foot, and so I trust him a lot. And also there, it worked out, and we got again a 2-1 lead. And yeah, I'm very happy for the team.
Just what's the feeling within the team now? It's too late in the season, but you guys have to like the way that you are playing now.
Yeah, this is true. We are very happy, especially after last week. It was not a good game from everybody, from the whole team, and we showed a different face today, especially away here in Austin against a good team. And yeah, the mood is very good in the locker room, and also Critch mentioned before the game that we have to show a different face in all our situations, against the ball, with the ball, and yeah, we showed.
Go ahead, Justin.
So going into this match, did it feel like the team was hungry after how last week went and able to kind of prove yourself in this match?
Of course, I said it last week. We have still something to win, especially for our coach. The whole team likes him. We play for him, for the whole staff, that to try to make it easy for the owners that they make a decision in the end. But we try to do our best to make the decision easy, that we keep Critch and the whole stuff.
And to that point, on that first goal, it is kind of a whole team goal because they turn it over in a pretty dangerous part. But what was going through your head as you saw that ball just kind of be played aimlessly into the air?
I had a good feeling when the shot left my foot, but I also had the shot, I don't know, in the beginning of the first half where I hit the post, and but yeah, from the beginning I had a good feeling. I had it very very well, and so in the end it go in the goal, and to make me of course very happy.
Did it feel like there's just a lot of space in transition for you guys to play through tonight? It seemed like there might have been.
Yeah, this is true, but still we have to improve in our transition moments. Especially second half, we did too much mistakes, easy mistakes with the ball. Too many passes, we get takeovers, and yeah, we have to improve in that. And so it was not everything perfect, but we still get the 3 points away against a good opponent, and we are very happy.
Thanks, Marcel.
How big was it to get that goal right before the half?
Of course, it was very important to go in the halftime with the lead, and we deserved that, in my opinion. We played a good first half. We played a not so good second half, but in the end, we fight for the 3 points. We don't concede any goal in the second half, and I'm very proud for the team that we fight in the second half to not concede any goals anymore.
Yeah, how important, obviously it's important, the difference to where you guys have played in the second half, defensively not allowing goals. How big has that been?
Yeah, of course, it's very, very big, and you can also see a difference to last 4 or 5 weeks, especially against the ball, that we understand now how we have to defend with the energy, against the ball, that we have to be aggressive also when we sit a bit in the low block, that we try to keep pressure on the guy who has the ball, and everybody are on the same page. We have a good tactic before the games, and so we keep trusting in the tactic, what we are doing with the ball, against the ball, and everybody on the same page, and we defend together.
What's the impact that Alfredo Morales has on this team? He steps in when Edu is out, and what's the importance of his role?
I mean, Alfie has a very important role in this team, especially on the field and off the field. He has a lot of experience in this league, and also like in Europe, and he brings a lot of his experience in this team to help in every situation, and every time when he needs to go on the field, he's there. He played every time when he has to play good games, and also today with 2 assists, he deserved it a lot. I'm very happy for him as well.
Are you going to get a goal at home anytime soon?
Sorry?
Are you going to get a goal at home at Energizer Park anytime soon? All your goals now come on the road.
Next week.
Do you still do a baby celebration at this point?
No, I mean, it's already who said it? It's already out that we get a second baby, and so I don't have to do it at home. But yeah, I try to score next week to celebrate with our friends in the last home game.
Is it disappointing for you guys that the season is almost over?
Yeah, of
the way
course.
you guys started to play.
Yes, of course. I said it a lot of times. We was in the process, and now the process get to work. We can feel that. We feel it in the team. We feel it on the field, off the field. That the process might be now everybody. Yeah, we understand now exactly what Critch want from us, and of course it's sad that the season is over next week, in 2 weeks. But we're looking forward. So I said it again. I hope Critch is staying and we can continue for 2026.
Thanks.
You're tied with Klaus now for the team lead in goals. How important is there going to be a battle next against RSL to who finishes on top?
In the end, I don't care. The most important is that we win against Salt Lake.
Thanks, Cello. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Marcel.
Thank you. Have a good night.